Okay, so before starting Sales.com demo, may I know what do you mean by cloud computing? What exactly you understand by cloud computing? Any idea? Able to see my screen first?
Yeah, yes, Nandu.
Okay, so tell me whatever you know about cloud computing. What do you mean by cloud computing? Any idea on cloud computing? It doesn't mean that like you should be knowing
Uh,
cloud computing prerequisite needed and all, but I just want to know whatever you know from your end. Please explain me what you mean by cloud computing.
yeah, Nandu, actually, we are completely new to, I mean, this particular application or tool.
Okay. No, no, forget about Salesforce.com, forget about all the other things. But general meaning of cloud computing. What do you mean by cloud computing? Nowadays we are keep
Cloud
on talking. Yeah.
cloud computing, nothing but whatever the data we are using, like we can save it through cloud. Like it's like a database saving.
Mm-hmm.
I as of I know, like in our mobiles, it will be there. Like we'll use cloud and all for saving images automatically, like Google
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like same as like that, we can use the we can use it as data saving or like for future purpose, like without losing the data anytime.
Okay.
Large amounts of data.
Mm-hmm. So you are more interested on, I mean, you are always telling about the data and all. So the graph is the images, whatever you talk, whatever you are going to store in the internet is going to call cloud only, cloud data, something like that. Okay. But let's go into more detail over there. And Hari, do you have any idea? What do you, if you want to explain anything about cloud computing? Hari?
Am I audible, Nandu? Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you now.
If my understanding goes right, cloud computing is a methodology where the data or the application is maintained remotely, and every user will have the access to use the data
Mm-hmm.
or to interact with the system remotely. So it's a basic thing is you need not to have a software installed on your standalone system.
Yeah.
The only thing is a number of users can access the data which is on a server which is maintained by a third party or
Mm-hmm.
maintained by the organization itself.
Okay.
So first thing is the ease of access. Second thing is the security. The third one is for me, I need not buy all the means added applications
Yeah.
if I want to use. So this is what we use as of now.
Yeah, got it. So you're almost nearby, and very both of you are good in explanation of this cloud computing. What do you in meaning of your understanding? So let's go in a basic way. Okay, don't feel like I'm going very basic level and explaining what do you mean by cloud, what do you mean by cloud computing and all. But it's going to be useful for you guys to going forward. Okay, so generally how the cloud looks like. You can see some kind of blue color symbol will be there in your internet books and all. So when you go if you're BTech or MTech, MCA, something like that, you can see some no, the cloud symbols will be shown, and they are going to call it as internet over there. Remember, when you go to your MCA, when you go to your basic studies books over there, internet will be shown some kind of cloud symbol will be shown, sky blue color cloud symbol will be shown, and they're going to call it as internet over there. Okay, now we need to understand here why do they choose only this cloud symbol and why they're calling it as internet over there. Okay, they can choose some other symbol, they can choose like Apple, they can choose some laptop, they can choose some other symbol, they can call it as internet over there. But here only the question is going to come. Okay, why do they choose only the cloud symbol as internet over there? Okay, so generally one simple question to you guys. Okay, when a group of people are there, they're going to ask you some questions saying that like what do you mean by so and so product, something like that. Okay, if you know the answer, yes, you can start explaining that. If you don't know answer, in general the human beings, they simply look at the sky and say that we don't know. Okay, and when you look at your sky, you are going to raise your hands together toward the sky and you say that I don't know. The professional way, both the hands will look toward the sky and say that I don't know. That means when you don't have any answer, you are simply referring to the sky and say that I don't know. Okay, so when you look at the sky, what do you see? When you look at the sky, what do you see? Only the passing clouds, you can see them, right? Only the passing clouds, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't but when you look at the sky, you can keep on looking at the clouds only, and you don't see the proper shape for the cloud. Do you see any proper shape for the cloud? Do you have any physical location for the cloud? Do you have any physical distance for the cloud from your place? Nothing is there, right? So the clouds which looks like, some kind of symbol like this, it's not like physical symbol again. Okay, it might look something like this, and it might be keep on moving like that. Okay, so there no physical shape for the cloud, there no physical distance for the cloud, there no physical no structure for the cloud, nothing is there. Okay, just simply referring to the clouds when you don't have any answer over there. Now, so let's come to the our main internet over there. Okay, so we all know that we are using internet on daily basis, and without internet we cannot survive nowadays. Okay, we are moving towards the internet always. And if you want to use your Gmail, if you want your Facebook, if you want to use your Google.com, is always depends upon internet only. Okay, can you access your Gmail, or can you Facebook or Google.com or any other application without internet nowadays?
Of course.
No.
No, right? So that means internet is going to be mandatory one for nowadays for all of us to use this Gmail, Google, or Facebook, or any kind of web applications over there. Okay. Now we know how to use Gmail, we know how to use Facebook, we know how to use all the other web application if you get trained or if you know how to use them. Okay. But if do anybody question yourself, what do you mean by internet? How it looks like? Where it is located? What is the distance between internet and from your place? Any idea on these questions? If you ask a question like, if you know Gmail means, yes, I know I have 5 accounts. If you know Facebook means, yes, I have 2 accounts. Okay. Google means, yes, I am using from almost 10 years, something like that. Okay. Suppose all these things are going to work with the help of only internet over there. Without internet, we cannot work on any one of these Facebook or Gmail or Google. Okay. Now, my question come to you guys now is, what do you mean by internet? How it looks like, where it is exactly located? Okay. What is the physical structure of your internet? Any answer for these questions? We know only like the so ISP is going to provide the internet for me. I'm using only 50 Mbps connection, something like that. But do you have any answer for how internet looks like? Where it is exactly located? How it looks like? What is the physical structure for your internet? And what is the distance between your place to your internet over there? We have any answer for these kind of questions? No. Again, we are looking at the sky and say that I don't know. Okay, so when we don't have any answer, simply you are referring to the clouds over there. Again, in the sky we are looking at the clouds and say that I don't know. Okay, now the big vendors, when they're developing their application which are going to be run with the help of internet, okay, they don't want to keep the name as internet over there. They want to give some different name that can be easy to catch, that can be easy to understand by all the people all over the world. Okay, so that's the reason they choose a word called cloud over there. Okay, because when anybody asks you some question, if you don't have any answer, you're referring to the clouds in the sky. And if anybody asks you some question about internet, again you are referring to the clouds and say that, okay, I don't know, something like that. So they want to have a different word over there. Okay, when you're using any kind of technology, when you're using any kind of computing, you are going to do it. When you are using any kind of applications over there, okay, you are going to call them internet technologies, internet computing, or internet applications, something like that. But everybody have a cheap mentality or cheap feasibility on your internet keyword over there, saying that like, yeah, if I pay 1,000 rupees per month, I can get 50 Mbps connection. Okay, if I pay like, 10 rupees per hour, I can get 1 hour of net connection, something. This kind of cheap mentality was there on the word called internet over there. So the big one vendors, they want to give a proper name for these internet applications. They don't want to call it as internet application, they don't want to call it internet technology, they don't want to call it as internet computing, something like that. So they want to rename this word with some other new catchy word. So that's the reason they introduced a word called cloud computing over there. Cloud computing. Okay, so there's no special meaning for cloud computing over there. So cloud is equivalent to your internet over there. Apart from that, there is no special meaning, there is no special technology called cloud technologies, cloud computing, something like that. Cloud is nothing but your internet over there. Okay, they just replace the word cloud, internet with, word cloud over there. Internet computing, we are going to call it cloud computing. Internet technologies, we are going to call it cloud technologies. Internet application, we are going to call them a cloud application. Okay, any questions up to this part? Is it clear?
Yeah, clear, Nandu.
Hari, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when these people are started providing these applications over there, so everybody again started looking for, like, what kind of application I'm going to get it, how I'm going to develop this application and all. So the vendors, when they're going to develop their application, they're going to divide their applications into mainly three modules over there. First one, they're going to call it a SaaS module. Okay, they're going to call it as SaaS. Okay, software as a service, we are going to call it. Second one is going to be platform as a service. Third one is going to be IaaS over there, internet infrastructure as a service over there. So SaaS is nothing but software as a service, platform as a service is nothing but your PaaS, and infrastructure as a service over there. So these are the main three modules of cloud computing. There may be number of other modules also available, but these are the main three modules available for all of us wherever you go. Whatever the application we are going to use on daily basis, it may be part of any one of these three modules. We do have, like, call center as a service, development as a service. There are a number of other modules also available, but the main vendors who are who are providing our applications to all of the customers, they may be part of any one of these three modules over there. Now, why I'm explaining about these three things here is our Salesforce.com is also going to be part of your cloud computing. Okay, so before going to Salesforce.com, I just want to understand. I just wanted to make you understand yourself, saying that what do you mean by SaaS, what do you mean by PaaS, what do you mean by IaaS over there. Okay, so first we'll discuss about the SaaS over there. What do you mean by SaaS? Software as a service over there. Software as a service. Okay, we're going to call it as software as a service. So what do you mean by software? What do you mean by service over there? Any idea? What do you mean by software? What do you mean by service?
Software is nothing but like some tool or something we'll purchase from the
Yeah.
owners.
Mhm.
Like uh, as a service means like after like purchasing or something, how we gonna use it like for our purpose. Like
Okay. So generally software nothing but, like, set of application, or it's going to be kind of a package you are going to install it in your desktop, in your server, something like that. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, now when you go for software as a service, nothing but the software they're going to provide to all of us as a service over there. So instead of going for a theoretical part definition and all, we'll go in a simple manner. Okay, we're all using gmail.com, right? We're all using gmail.com. Okay, now tell me, is gmail.com is a service or a software? So we are all using gmail.com on daily basis, and Facebook we are using, and we are using number of other applications like this. So what do you mean by these? Are these going to be called softwares, or these going to be called services? Gmail.com, Facebook.com, Google.com. So all these things are going to be called as softwares. All these going to be called as services. Which one you are going to call it?
I
What
told
do you
it's a
think?
service.
It's a service. Okay. So how do you call it as a service? Why can't we call it as a software?
Because I'm not installing it on my system.
Exactly. We are not installing anything on your desktop, on your server, or somewhere. You are simply access these applications or these URLs with only with the help of internet over there. If you go to your browser and if you say gmail.com, yes, if internet is available, we can access gmail.com where you enter your username and password, something like that. But we are calling these things as a services over there. We are calling these things as a service over there. If you want to use this service, somebody has to develop this service for you, right? Okay, so gmail.com is a service for all of us. Gmail.com is a service for all of us, nothing but your customers over there. But gmail.com is a software for google.com company. Okay, so gmail.com is a software for google.com company, and they are going to provide to all the customers as a service over there. That means the software has been installed on the google.com server. Okay, and they're going to provide to all of us as a gmail.com over there. Okay, so gmail software will be installed in the google.com server, and they're going to provide to all of us as a gmail.com service over there. So as a customer, you are not going to install anything on your location, but simply with the help of internet, you are going to access this service from somewhere, the location wherever the software has been installed over there. Okay, you are not going to store, as a customer, you are not going to store anything in your local machine. You are not going to install anything on your local machine. You are not going to configure anything on your local machine over there. You only with the help of internet, only with the help of internet, you are going to access your gmail.com application over there. Okay, so gmail.com is the best application where we can define as software as a service over there. Software as a service, that means software has been installed somewhere in the remote location. We can say, like, google.com server, and google.com company is going to provide a service to use gmail as gmail.com for all of our customers over there. Okay, using this service will be accessible only with the help of internet. Without internet we cannot connect to gmail.com server, okay, or google.com server to access the gmail.com service over there. Is it clear up to this part?
Yeah, Nanda.
Yeah, Nand. Yeah.
Okay, now the software has been developed by google.com company. They're going to provide to all of us as a service over there. The service name we are going to call them as gmail.com, and gmail.com will be accessible only with the help of internet over there. Now, when google.com started providing the gmail.com as a free service, okay, so one of the company called Oracle, they got the same idea, saying that why don't we develop one application, I will install in our own servers over there, and will provide this application to all the customers as a service with a minimal cost over there. This is one of the idea got for one of the executive called Mark Benioff. Okay, Mark Benioff is the chairman of Salesforce.com now, but he used to work for Oracle till 1999. Okay, till 1999 he used to work for Oracle, and he got the same idea. When google.com providing gmail.com as a free service over there, why can't we develop one application, okay, and we'll store in the Oracle server? Why don't we provide as a service, Oracle service, to all over the world, all the customers, for with a minimal cost over there, with a minimal cost. Okay, so gmail.com is a free application. Wherever you want to use, however you want to use, you can access over there. Okay, well, and the same way Oracle also want to develop some application. They want to install in the Oracle servers over there. They want to provide a service for all the customers with a minimal cost over there. They're not providing for free, but they want to provide for minimal cost over there. Okay, so he got the same idea, saying that, like, when google.com able to provide the free service as gmail.com, why can't we develop one application that can be utilized by any kind of industry, that can be used by any kind of company? Whatever the requirement you have it, you can do it over there, and wherever you want to use it, you can access over there, to attract all type of customers over there, to attract all type of customers. Okay, we know Oracle is a very big software company. We know Oracle is a very big software company, and we know that only the big vendors can go and purchase the Oracle database, Oracle software for their application. But what about the small and medium companies? What about the non-profit organization? What about the very small companies of 10 employees or 20 employees, something like that? So, do all these people can go and purchase the Oracle software for their products over there, for the application? It's very difficult. So these kind of people will not go and purchase the Oracle software over there. So Mark Benioff got the same idea, saying that to attract all the big vendors and small and medium vendors, non-profit organization to use Oracle software, we'll develop one application, we'll install in our Oracle server, and we'll provide to all the customers as a Oracle service over there. Okay, when this guy told this plan to Oracle CEO, Oracle, all the board members, they told that we don't want to use these kind of cheap services of internet over there. So in 1999 itself, they thought that the internet is going to become a very cheap service going forward. So we don't want to use these kind of cheap services going forward, and they throw him out. I cannot say throw him out, but he came out politely, and he started his own company called Salesforce.com. Okay, Mark Benioff came out in 1999, and he started his own company called Salesforce.com. Okay, my mouse is not working properly here today, guys. I need to clean it. Okay, but try to understand the words here. The company name they started is going to be Salesforce.com. Okay, 99 he came on. He started his own company called Salesforce.com, and the first product what they launched is Salesforce.com CRM product over there. The first product what they launched is Salesforce.com CRM product. What do you mean by CRM and all? We'll discuss in going forward. And the first product what they launched in Salesforce.com CRM here is, with this functionality, they are going to install this Salesforce.com CRM product in your Salesforce.com servers over there. They're going to provide to all the customers with a minimal cost as a license based over there. License based. Okay, because he came out, he started his own company, so he has more flexibility to elaborate the words, elaborate the application, elaborate the company, and however they want to elaborate. Okay, so the first product what they started is Salesforce.com CRM over there. Okay, and they're going to provide the licenses with a minimal cost, which depends upon the edition. With a minimal cost they're going to provide over. Is it clear? The first product what they launched is Salesforce.com CRM. And what is the main basic point, basic source for this Salesforce CRM is going to be gmail.com over there. Same like how google.com is going to provide the gmail.com for all the customer for free of cost. Salesforce company started their own application called CRM application. They'll install the Salesforce servers over there, and they're going to provide to all the customers with a minimal cost for license basis over there. Okay, so as part of SaaS, they have provided their own application called Sales.com CRM over there. Okay, so with this, as part of the cloud computing, Salesforce.com is going to be the main application which is going to be used by all over the world. And the first product is going to be Salesforce.com CRM as part of cloud computing SaaS module. Okay, with this, they started providing like 60 to 70% of the standard functionality. Okay, 60 to 70% of the standard functionality by default whatever they provided can be utilized anywhere, wherever you want to use, however you want to use, whichever the industry you are running, whatever the requirement you have it, whatever the application you want to build it, you can do it with the help of your CRM module over there, sales.com CRM module. Okay, with this they started providing 60 to 70% of the standard functionality that can be utilized by any kind of industry, that can be utilized for any kind of requirement, whatever you want to do, wherever you want to access, whatever you can do it with the help of your Salesforce CRM over. Okay, so 1999 they started and they developed this application, and from 2001 onward they started providing the services over there. Okay, and keep on growing like 2004 2016 they got like almost 2 lakhs plus customers are started using Salesforce.com. 2 lakhs plus customers are started using Sales.com by 2016, not 2017. This figure is for 2016. Okay, you may get the exact figure by going to Sales.com website, and then you can go to wiki Salesforce.com, and you can see the exact figure of how many customers started using Salesforce.com as of today. Okay, but as of 2016, from 2001 to 2016, we got almost like 2 lakhs customers started using Salesforce.com. They may be for their clients, they may be for themselves, whatever is going to be. 2 lakhs plus customers started using Salesforce.com. Okay, when all the customers keep started using over there. Okay, this is they started using from 2001. Okay, 2002 3 4 like that, all the customers started using Salesforce.com. Okay, now as you all know, nobody will be satisfied with the existing functionality whatever we got it now. Okay, they may like Salesforce.com, they may like your basic mobile, they may like your basic functionality. Okay, but everybody have their own ideas to I want to extend further. If they provide like only 60% over there, if they provide 70% more functionality, that I can use some for something else, something like that. Okay, we can say, okay, Nokia started providing the basic mobile of keypad feature over there. Okay, pick keypad, pick QWERTY pad, something like that. So the people who are started using this Nokia mobile, they might feel that, okay, why should I press this button so hard over there? Okay, well, why can't I go for a smart key over there? Okay, I don't want to press the button, but I want to touch these things over there. Okay, and they can see like top portion will be touch screen over here, bottom portion will be smart key, something like that. Okay, and some people started using this product over there. Again, they have some more ideas saying that why should I go for smart keys over there? Why can't I go for completely touch screen over there? Okay, so like how your mobiles, how your laptops, how your technology being upgraded, even the Salesforce customers also who started using Salesforce.com for their requirement, they want to implement, they want to go further with the new updates, new features, something like that. Okay, so but when Salesforce.com started, they had only the CRM product over there, only CRM product. With this, they started providing only 60 to 70% of the standard functionality. Okay, so 1 minute, give me a minute, let me change my mouse. I'm not comfortable. Okay, so with the basic product, what they provide is Salesforce CRM over there. So all the customers started using Salesforce.com, and they got at least the 60 to 70% over here. Okay, but some people who are using Salesforce CRM, they might want to further improve the Salesforce.com. They might want to say like I want to go for the colorful screen over there. I want to have the menus in the left side, not on the horizontal bar. Okay, they might want to go, they might not want to go for black and white over there, they want to go for colorful UI screen, something like that. So everybody got their own ideas over there, but Salesforce.com doesn't have that facility to convert them from black and white to colorful, the move the menus from the horizontal bar to vertical bar over there. We don't have this facility from Salesforce.com. So everybody started looking for again Java, Okay, again .NET, again you can go for SAP, you can go for like CBL, you can go for like Oracle, or you can go for PLSQL, whatever the technology they are available, wherever you want to customize as per your requirement. Again, they started moving to other technologies and they started migrating or integrating with Salesforce over there. Okay, so they are using Salesforce.com, they like Salesforce.com very much. At the same time, they want to customize the further, they want to use something different. By default, what are they providing, they want to use it. Apart from, they want to go for some other things also. So for that, what they started providing here is they started providing something like, they started using java.com .NET technologies, or SAP, CBL, all these things they started using it over there. But when you go for all these things, again you need to go for like, we need to get the software, we need to get the servers, we need to get the hardware, we need to get all these things. But Salesforce.com motto, Salesforce.com mentality is nothing but we don't want to use any more application software, we don't want to use any more hardware, we don't want to use any more servers in our location, something like that. So whatever their customers they want to use it, everything should be there on the cloud. That means everything should be there accessible with the help of internet only. They don't want their customers to maintain any kind of software or hardware. Okay, when you have time, maybe after this class, just go to Salesforce website and see. You can see salesforce.com and you can just see a word called software. You can see some kind of plugin will be there like this, and you can see a red color cross mark will be there. Salesforce.com is not a software. Okay, so you need to go for application software, hardware software, all of them only when you go for only when you're installing the software, nothing but only you are going to install the hardware software, something like that. Okay, the servers and everything will be installed only for the software but not for the cloud applications. Is it clear, guys? So to instead of using Java, .NET and all, whatever you can do it with the Java, whatever you can do it with the .NET, whatever you can do it with SAP, CBL, whatever you can do it with all these software application, we will provide our own customized coding over there. You can implement whatever you want to do it. So further, they introduce some programming called Apex programming, and they introduce some UI called, Visual Force pages over there. Visual Force we are going to call it. Okay, so Apex is nothing but your programming that is equivalent to your C sharp, that is equivalent to your Java. Okay, or any program, any object oriented programming, you can call it as Apex over there. Okay, so Apex is the native programming language implemented by Salesforce.com, and when using C sharp over there, the combination is going to be ASP or ASP.NET, something like that. Okay, when you go for Java, again you need to go for like, JSP, HTML pages, something like that. And each and every technology will be having their own compatible GUI, something like that. The same way, well, for Salesforce.com also, you need to have your own compatible GUI. Okay, that's nothing but your Visual Force pages over there. Okay, so I can say Visual Force is equivalent to your HTML, JSP, or ASP, ASP.NET, something like that. Okay, so these are all a combination technology. See, when you're learning some technologies outside in the market, you can say if you're learning Java means the combination will be HTML and then JSP pages, something like that. So Java is only for writing the programming, and JSP is nothing but for front end and GUI, something like that. Even when you go for C sharp over the C sharp is going to be for programming, and ASP and ASP.NET is going to be for front end over there. So like this, these are all combinations. C sharp with ASP.NET, Java with JSP, HTML, no, backend is going to be Oracle database, and this one is going to be SQL server, something like that. So all of them together, Salesforce.com also implemented Apex plus Visual Force combined together. We are going to get whatever you want to do it with the help of other technologies. I mean, or whatever you can do it with the help of other technology, the same thing can be implemented with the help of your Apex programming and Visual Force over here. But when you go for C Sharp, .NET, any kind of technologies outside, again you need to maintain your servers over there, and you need to connect them together. You need to make sure that a number of servers are connected together, and then you start working on them. You're going to store everything on the server level and all. But when you go for Apex programming and Visual Force pages, everything will be done with the help of cloud. You can access them with the help of cloud. You can write the programming in the cloud, you can design the tables in the cloud, you can design the pages in the cloud. Everything will be done in the cloud. Okay, and these things are going to be extended to your Salesforce.com CRM over there. Okay, in the first part I told you like a SaaS module there, and the SaaS module has something called Salesforce CRM over there. And to extend this existing functionality, to start the new functionality, we are going to use Apex programming and then Visual Force posts over there. Okay, now to write the Java programming, to write the C sharp programming, to write any other technologies over there, you should be having some kind of platform. Okay, so as far as I know, for C sharp you might be having like .NET framework, something like that, .NET frameworks. And for Java you have something called Eclipse over there, Eclipse. And you have something called JDK 1.1. They're all going to be frameworks, they're all going to be platforms where you are going to write your programming. Okay, I'm not sure about SAP. SAP also, there should be having some platform over there where you can write the scripting, you can write your coding, something like that. You have your PLSQL, and where you have your own platform to write the coding part. Okay, the some command prompts or something like that where you're going to use for PLSQL over there. The same way for each and every technology, how you have your own platform. Okay, these platforms also going to be again software based over there. These platforms also going to be software based over there. But Salesforce.com motto is we don't want to use any more softwares at all. Okay, so to write the Apex programming, to get the Visual Force pages developed over there, even they need to have a platform over there. Okay, the platform what they introduced is nothing but your Force.com platform. Okay, so Force.com is a platform which has been available for Apex programming and Visual Force pages, where you can write the coding part, you can design the pages, and also you can extend the existing functionality called Sales.com CRM over there. Okay, so this Force.com platform is a multi-level user-friendly one, where you can extend the existing functionality what are they going to provide. That 60 to 70% you can extend over there. You can write the programming, you can design the pages, you can design the tables, and everything combined together can be available with the help of your Force.com platform. Okay, so this platform also going to be provided on Salesforce server, and they're going to provide as a service to all the customers, where you can utilize Salesforce.com, and you can extend the functionality, you can write the new functionality, you can design the new functionality. Everything can be done with the help of your Force.com platform over there. So as part of the cloud computing, okay, you can see the pass over there, right? So Salesforce.com is also going to be part of platform as service by providing the Force.com as a platform over there. Okay, so from cloud computing, Salesforce.com is going to be part of both SaaS plus PaaS combined together. As part of SaaS module, they're providing the Salesforce.com CRM functionality. With that, they're going to provide 60 to 70% of the standard functionality, and with the help of platform as a service, they're going to provide the Force.com platform. So this Force.com platform is going to be useful to extend the existing functionality. Whatever they're going to provide by default, we are going to use the platform to extend, to customize, to configure as per your requirement. And apart from that, you can write your own programming, you can modify your you can design your own Visual Force pages over there. Everything can be done with the help of your Force.com platform. The tables, the designing of object, everything can be done with the help of your Force.com platform over there. Okay, so our Salesforce.com is going to be part of only SaaS plus PaaS over there. Any questions up to this part before going to the third module?
Clear for me, Nandu.
It's clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear, Anand.
Okay, so the last one you can see something like infrastructure as a service over there. Infrastructure as a service. In the name itself, we can say infrastructure. What do you mean by infrastructure in general? General meaning of infrastructure. Forget about the cloud, forget about technology, forget about Salesforce outcome. General meaning of infrastructure.
Additional requirements of client that we need to provide.
Hmm. What else?
It may be server related, it may be security related, or it may be
Okay,
product
when
related,
when
whatever.
you yeah when we go as per a software company point of view, or if you want to start a new company, something like that. Okay, so where exactly we need to start? We need to have some kind of infrastructure over there. So in this infrastructure, nothing but your building, your some kind of software, some kind of server, some kind of hardware, whatever you need, all of them combined together, we are going to call them infrastructure over there. Am I right? So general feeling, just tell me one thing. When nowadays, maybe anytime, whatever you time you take it, okay. General feel like we're all sitting in some room, some company, something like that. One big shot will come to us and say that, guys, I want to give you 10 crore rupees if you can develop a product for me, something like this. Okay, so they provide the documentation of 1,000 pages over there. The documentation, the requirement, everything they provide to all of us, and they give 10 crore is the budget for the project, and you need to complete within 6 months or within 12 months over there, within 12 months. And 1 crore rupees as the advance over there. And if you complete the project within the 12 months, and they're going to give you 1 crore as the bonus over here. That means 1 crore is the advance they are given, so 9 crore is the pending over there. 9 crore is the pending, plus if you provide the project, if you hand over the project to the client within 12 months, they're going to provide 1 crore as a bonus over here. So it may be like a total 11 crore project, something we can say. Now on this spot right now, okay, feel like we are all there in the same company, same time over there. What will happen? What do we do now? Just for example, me, we all four sitting in a room, we are all waiting for some person to come and meet you guys. The person will come to you and they meet you saying that, okay, this is the documentation, this is a 1 crore rupees advance over there, and the complete requirement, everything is there in the document over there, you can proceed as per the document, and 1 crore rupees is the advance over there. What do we do as of now? We need to complete a project for the client, okay, and we have the requirement, we have 1 crore rupees advance over there. What do we do if you get a
Find a
chance?
provider. We'll
Sorry.
find a provider who can,
Mhm.
um, give us the means. We'll find a infrastructure provider for us.
Yeah, what do you mean by infrastructure here?
So one is that first thing is we'll find a company which gives us plentiful of storage, and we can also find a company which will give us the servers on a high purchase agreement.
Exactly. Yeah, I understand all these things, but still, again, we are going for technical side. But if you want to start your own company, you don't have any physical location to start your own company. Okay, so what do we do? Are you
Okay.
going to look for empty land? You are going to construct. You are going to purchase the land. You are going to construct the building, and then you are going to, start the recruiting the people. All these things we are going to do, but we have the time only 12 months, right? Or we have only 12, 6 months, something like that. So in this case, the first basic infrastructure what we need to have is going to be building over there, where we want to go and sit, and where we are going to start recording, where we are going to installing all the software, something like that. Okay, that means we are looking for some kind of readily available building where we can go and start our work directly. Okay, that means that somebody will be there to provide the infrastructure where we can go and plug and play on the computers. Okay, but not like, we're looking for empty lands over there, looking for a vastu, looking for constructing the building, okay, going for registration. We're not going to do all these activities, right? So these things only will take more time over here. Okay, but we had only 12 months of time, and we had only limited budget over there, only 10 crores is the budget over here. Okay, and you should not waste your time, you should not waste your money, you should not spend so much of time on looking for like a land or building, something like that. Okay, so what we're going to do, the first part is going to be look for readily available building where our resources, where our software can be best fit into. So you can see there are a lot of companies being providing like, virtual offices, something like that. Remember, so where they're going to provide the complete infrastructure, how many network ports you want to have, how many servers you want to have, what kind of ISP you want to have, all of them combined together, they're going to provide in a small building over there, a small room, something like that. This is nothing but your infrastructure, we are going to call for the physical company setup, something like that. In the same way, to develop your application, to get your project to be developed, what exactly you want to have it, the software, the hardware, I mean the servers, the firewall, the network, whatever you want to get it over there, everything will be maintained somewhere in the remote location, and you are going to connect to the remote location, and you are going to do the options over there, you are going to do the project. Okay, let me go in different way. Okay, so here, for example, we can say like IBM is the company, they're going to provide the infrastructure over there. Okay, this is completely independent company over there, and Ramkrishna and Sudhir are going to work as a independent contractors over there, and they don't have the building. Okay, so now feel like, Hari is having a requirement over there. So what Hari will do, he will not go to IBM, he will go to this Sudhir and Ramkrishna over there, and but these people doesn't have a requirement, doesn't have a place, doesn't have investment to do start a new company and all. What do these people will do? These people will gather the requirement, take the advance from Hari and all. These people will go to this IBM and say that, okay, my client is Hari, he is having some requirement, he need to have so many servers over there, you want to have so and so application developed, and for this application, what are the softwares, what are the hardware you need to get it, everything will be provided by IBM over there. You got it now? So Hari is not related with IBM anymore. Okay, he is dealing with Sudhir and Ramakrishna, where these people are the one doing the project over here, and these people will collect the money. These people will pay the money to IBM over here. Okay, so here some other company is getting benefit over there. You are not, Hari and Sudhir are not going to maintain their own company, and Hari is not getting everything on their local machine over here, local company over there. So these things can be done. The same application will be built on some other company over there. Then once everything is done, this Hari also will get the access to this application. They can go and start using this over here. Okay, so the interaction should be there only these two people, but we are using some third party companies as infrastructure to get their application done, to get the data stored, something like that. Okay, so the infrastructure whatever you need to have to build your own application will be maintained on your some third party companies over here. Okay, and end of the year, when you want to lose the project, when you want to stop the company, something like that, you are not going to get anything from IBM over here. You are simply paying the money for as the complete infrastructure as a service over there. Okay, you are not going to own the server, you're not going to own the software, you're not going to own the hardware, nothing. You are going to own it. You are simply paying the money for these kind of infrastructure modules provided by IBM as a service based only. Okay, you are not owning any one of them from your point. Okay, so when look at the long term point of view, you're spending lot of money and you are wasting lot of money on your infrastructure as service over there. So that's the reason Salesforce.com is not part of your infrastructure service over there. We are part of only SaaS module plus PaaS module over there. You want more example on this? Is it clear?
Yeah, it will be better if you have another example, Nanda.
Okay. Yeah. Suppose if you go for some kind of rented house over there, okay, you are concerned, maybe you are shifting from one company to other company, but you want to settle somewhere. Now, for example, you are staying in a rented house, and for one of the flat, you are paying 20,000 rupees rent per every month. Just for example, okay. Now, when it's only 1 month, 2 months, 3 months is well and good. Suppose if you are going for a number of years over the first year, second year, third year, something number of years, if you go there, how much amount you are paying to the some other person which you don't own on your own? Even after complete of 10 years also or 20 years also, okay, are you going to own this flat on your name?
No, no,
No,
no.
right? Suppose if you think in advance and if you say that okay, only for 1 or 2 months, only for 6 months or 1 year, well and good. Okay, but if you're going for long term point of view, okay, so having your own building, and the same 20,000 or extra 25,000 as a EMI. If you own your own flat, you can customize yourself whatever you want to do. You can do it, right? After 10 years, after 1 year, whatever is going to be, the building is going to be on your name. Okay, but here it is not going to be on your name. That means here you are simply using the service. You are simply using the service and you are paying the money of 20,000 over there, which is not going to be owned by you anytime in future. Okay, but here the same 20,000, 25,000 you are paying as a EMI per monthly basis, and you are going to own this building over there. Okay, so you can do whatever you want to do it over there, but here we cannot do whatever you want to do it. Is it clear now? So, on the long term point of view, paying money for some service is going to be very, very expensive. You never own on this building. Okay, but here from the day one, you are going to own this building. You can do whatever you want to do it, but monthly you are going to pay the money over there. Is it clear? So for the infrastructure, what you are going to use it, you are simply paying the money, but you are not going to own it. The same way for some cloud computing infrastructure also, the server, the software, the hardware, whatever you want to get it, everything will be there somewhere in the remote location like IBM or Amazon, or all these companies are going to provide these services over there, and you are going to pay the money for these services, but you are not going to own any one of them when you done your project, something like that.
Yeah, got it, Nanda.
Is it clear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Fine. Now, these are the three models of cloud computing. And now, if you're fine with this, I just want to move further and I want to explain about why Salesforce came into the market, why all of us are behind Salesforce.com, what exactly the companies are looking from Salesforce.com, why they moved to Salesforce.com. We'll see all of them one by one. Okay. It should not take so much of time, but I spend extra time to elaborate more in detail. That's the reason we spend so much of time. Okay. Hope you have time for half an hour more. We have half an hour more, 30 minutes more.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Fine. Okay, now before going to why all the companies are going to Salesforce.com, why all the people are moving to Salesforce.com nowadays, I just want you to understand, to develop one single project, okay, or one single project or one single application, what exactly you need to have from the company point of view. Okay, suppose for example one client came to you and asked you to develop a project over there. So what exactly you do it? Okay, this is going to be vendor, this is going to be client, something like that. Okay, so client come to you and asking you to develop a project over there, what exactly you need to have it. Forget about cloud computing and all. In general, a software company, if they want to do a project, what exactly they want to implement, what exactly they want to do. They want to do a project of 100 user license project over there. It may be SAP, it may be a cwell, it may be Java, it may be .NET, whatever is going to be. What exactly you need to have it to complete a project from the company point of view, not as an individual point of view, saying that I'm a developer, I'm an administrator, I'm an implementation specialist, I know only these things. It's not like individual model point of view. From the company point of view, what exactly you need to have.
We need to have the servers installed.
Okay, servers. So you might come to all the picture, first you need to go for the application software, database software. You can go for application server, database server, and you can see some kind of data center. You need to have all these modules over there. Am I right? So we'll see what exactly you need to have for a small project. You need to do it over there. So from any kind of company, if you want to develop a project over there, to from the day one till the day one you hand over the project to the client, you need to maintain the application software. Okay, where this application software is going to be for a UI, for coding purpose, something like that. So you to write the programming, to design the pages, everything, we need to have the application software. The best example is going to be .NET, or you can go for like an SAP, you can go for any other module software application, we are going to get it over there. Okay, and this is only for front end purpose and coding part over there. And to maintain the database and to connect you to store some data, we need to have again database software over there. Okay, SAP itself having any kind of database background over there. Again, if you go for PLSQL, do you have any kind of front end technologies over there? Okay, so everything will be there, database team will be having separate software, the application team will be having separate software over there. So to get one project to be completed, application software need to be installed, database software need to be installed over here. So the people who are working on the application software, they are going to get their work done with the help of application software, and database team will going to get the work done with you database software. Okay, feel the people start working on this, and where you are going to store the data, where you are going to store your pages, where you are going to store your coding site. Okay, so again you need to maintain application server separately, application server, and then database server. You might have these names like application server, database server, regular basis. Okay, so we might call it a server over there. So the people who are working on the application software, they can call it, they can refer to their own servers. Database people, they can refer to only their servers over there when you're doing an enterprise application. Okay, and where you are going to keep these servers, are you going to keep just beside us and we are going to work on these servers? No, right? So we are going to maintain in a place called data centers or server rooms, something like that. Data centers or server rooms. Okay, so maybe this maybe feel 100 user project over there. So 100 licenses you are going to get it, 100 database software you are going to get it. Now when you're going to go for servers over there, you might head over some environments over there, right? You might head over development environment. You can go for testing environment. You can go for production environment, something like that. And before production, you may have something it may be staging environment, something like that. There are going to be different environments over there. In general, most of the time, all the companies will maintain 4 different servers or 3 different servers for each type of application you are going to build it. Okay, so minimum 3 servers needed for application, one for development, one for testing, one for production. So development team will get the access to development server, testing team will get the testing access over there, all the end users will get the access to production server over there. You might had all these names, you guys.
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
Nandu.
the same thing with your database server also. Again we are going to have the production, again we are going to have the testing, again we are going to have the development over there. So all these servers are going to be integrated each other. So development to development, testing to testing, production to production, and then moving from testing to production, testing to production, everything will be integrated over here. So minimum 6 servers are required for one single project to complete it over there. And you are going to maintain in a data center, all these servers will maintain in a data center over there. Okay, so how many servers you need to maintain over there, how many data centers you need to maintain. Suppose all these 6 servers are there in a Hyderabad building over there. Okay, if something happened to Hyderabad building, how do you get the backup again? If something happens, some fire accident happened, a building collapsed over there, all the servers are collapsed. Okay, how do you get the backup again? So again, you are going to maintain number of data centers in different location. Each data center will be having 6 servers over here. So number of servers 6 into minimum 2 locations, 3 locations, that depends on the company capacity. So you need to maintain so many servers for one single project over there. Okay, now who is going to work on these application software? I mean, who is going to install them, who is going to maintain them, who is going to work on the database over here, who is going to maintain these servers and data centers over there. So we need to have the type of administrators over there. Okay, you might be having like Windows administrator, application administrator, database administrator, network administrator, system administrator. So there are number of people will be working together to get the project successfully running without any issues over here. Okay, it may be network administrator, it may be system administrator, it may be Windows administrator, it may be database administrator. All these people are going to work together, then only these things are going to be smoothly running over here. Okay, so with this your project might be completed, but end of the project, when you hand over the project, your client or your management might ask you that, okay, how much data I have, what kind of analysis I can do it on this data. So to do any analysis on the data, again you need to provide the reporting tools over here, reporting tools. Okay, to work on this reporting tools like MSBI or OBI, it may be W, it may be ClickView and all. Again, we need to go for this reporting team or the reporting team members. Okay, so there might be some people working on MSBI, there might be some people working on W over there. So these reporting tools are going to be very expensive compared to your application software and database software. Okay, and these reporting tools will be compatible with your database software over there. And for your W for MSBI, you are going to get the source data from these databases and you are going to get the analysis over here. Okay, and they're all things needed for one single project over there. Suppose if the employees want to work from home, okay, they don't want to come daily from one place to other place over here, they want to work from home. Again, you need to provide the VPN connection. Okay, if you want to work from home over there, virtual private network need to be provided. And if you want to use a VPN, you should be having some kind of high speed high end firewalls over there. If you want to have the VPN and firewall, you need to have the high speed ISP over there. Internet connection should be needed. So to complete one single project, so many modules are required to complete one single project over there. So many modules are required. All of them combined together, only your project will be run smoothly without any issues over there. Okay, now for example, you started this project in 2001 and 2002. Okay, in 2016 also, are you going to the same version of software, same version of hardware, same version of servers, same version of data centers and all? Are you going to the same version nowadays also? You got me what I'm asking? Imagine you started this project in
Yeah.
2001 or 2002. In 2016, 2017 also, are you going to the same version? No, right?
No, it
Because
is not.
every year the new versions are going to come, and is IBM, is SAP, is Oracle are going to provide a version for free of cost? Okay, for
No, no, no.
no, right? Microsoft Smart started like .NET 2.0, something like that in 2001, 2002. Okay, sorry. In 2017, are you going to use the same 2.0 version? It may be 5.0, it may be 10.0. What are the versions available? You need to get it over there. But to come from 2.0 to 10.0, are you going to get all the versions for free of cost? No, right? Again, you need to spend a lot of money on the to get the latest versions over here. Okay, again, and all the licenses what are you purchase, the 100 licenses, maybe Hari, you might tell me now. Okay, the 100 SAP licenses if you purchase over there, are they valid for lifelong, or are they valid for only 1 year?
No, these are only for limited.
Limited time, that may be generally you can say like annual basis over there. Okay, so first year you may pay for 100 license over there, next year again you need to pay for 100 licenses, third year you can go for 100 license over here. That means every year you need to renew the licenses over here. Okay, it may extend up to 150 license in some future, something like that. But every year whenever you got the licenses renewed, you need to pay extra money over them. Okay, when look at all these modules of your project, okay, when the application software has been upgraded over there, compatible the database software also need to be upgraded. Okay, and every 2.5 years your servers also need to be replaced, not the modified and all, you need to replace the servers over there. Okay, so because as per the compatibility, as per the latest software, as per the latest technologies, you need to replace the servers over there. Okay, suppose you might get like only 1 gig process, something like that. Now you might be having 5 gig processor over there, so you need to replace the servers every 2.5 years, as per the Cisco, as per the Qualcomm, as per Intel, whoever is going to provide the leading servers, or IBM, something like that. Okay, and data center will be like 24 by 7 need to be maintained, 24 by 7 they need to maintain the data center. So data center is going to be fully equipped with the air conditions over there, and fully equipped with the power over here, and a generator backup, something like that. Okay, 24 by 7 the cost will be very very high, because do you feel that the same 40 rupees will be there in 2017 for diesel cost? No, right? Now it's going to be 65 rupees, 67 rupees, something like that. It may be like 10 years back it may be 20 rupees, something like that. Okay, so the data center need to be maintained 24 by 7 with upgraded cost, whatever it's going to be. Okay, and whenever you are going to upgrade your application software, database software, server, something like that, what about these admins? Are they going to say that I know only SQL Server 2000 only, I know only .NET 2.0, or I know only Windows Server 2000 means? Are they going to keep their jobs? Whenever the technology being upgraded, the employees also need to be upgraded over here. Got it? SAP basic version, they know it when they implemented. But can you go and say that now I know only SAP basic version, I cannot work on the later version? Means you are not going to work on the product anymore, because they look for the people who can work on the latest technologies over there, latest version. So the all the people working on the project also need to be upgrade their knowledge over there. Okay, and when you upgrade your database software compatible with that, you need to upgrade your reporting tools also. Okay, so you cannot say like database software is going to be 2017 version, report tool is going to be like a 2002 version, means there won't be any compatibility over there. You may not get the compatibility. Okay, so as per the compatibility you need to upgrade your reporting tools also. Okay, that means when you started looking at renewing the licenses and getting the new versions of software, your cost will keep on increasing over there. There won't be any kind of endpoint saying that we spent only so much of money on this project, something like that. Okay, so when you develop any kind of software product over there, your cost will keep on increasing only. Every year the cost will keep on increasing only. There won't be any kind of endpoint over there. Okay, that's the reason. Go to any kind of company, any kind of project over there. No CIO, no CFO, no project manager can say that we spent only so much of money on this project. Nobody can say that we spent only 1 lakh over there. Who anybody says like we spent only 1 lakh or 10 lakhs or 1 crore over there. What about the next year renewal cost? Are you going to stop with the same version of software going forward? Okay, what about the administrators? What about the developers with their knowledge over there? Okay, so they're all going to be question marks over here. What about the servers you need to replace after 2.5 years, something like that? So that's the reason no project manager, no CIO, no CFO can say that we spent only so much of money on the project. Okay, the cost will keep on increasing as per the latest technology, as per the latest trend over here. Is it clear again? Is it clear up to this part?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it is clear.
now, yeah, now what we do here is what we, okay, see here, we spend so much of money over there. Just for example, like somebody come to you and you started doing a project over there, they gave only 1 crore rupees as the advance to you. And remaining 9 crores or 8 crores, what are the amount you spent from your pocket, you need to collect it after handovering the project to the client over there. Okay, just for example, we'll take the starting of this discussion, right? So 1 crore is the advance over there. 1 crore is the advance they gave into you. Okay, and total cost is going to be 10 crore over there, and you need to hand over the project in 12 months over here. Okay, imagine 11 months completed over there, you spend almost 8 crore rupees from your pocket, plus 1 crore is the company code over there. And if you hand over the project to the client, they might get like 3 crores, 4 crores extra, something like that, second report. Okay, now uh, in the 11th, in the 12th month, maybe December or whatever the month is going to be. Okay, the client is coming to your place and getting the demo on your project, whatever you done. Okay, so first day is good, second day is good, third day is good, something like that. Okay, one fine day client will come to you and say that, guys, you done a fabulous job, fantastic job, I like this project very much, I like this project very much, and this is very very useful for me, something like that. And one fine day he suddenly come and say that we don't want to use this project anymore. Okay, because of the ration I'm going to shut down my company and I'm not going to use this project anymore over there. What do you do in this case? If the client come to you and says that in the last month before handovering the project, if the client says no to your project, okay, what will you do now? Are you going to sell this project to anybody else? Are you going to sell this software to anybody else? Are you going to sell this servers, firewall, VPN to anybody else? Nobody will buy them, right? Because the software has been built as per the client requirement over there. When the client says no, again you need to spend a lot of money over there, again you need to spend a lot of time over here. So here the amount of time you spend, the amount of cost will spend, everything will be lost over here. You don't get even single day back to you again. You don't get even single rupee back from you again. Maybe you may say, like, again, the people who developed the project can go for legally, they can get some money, something like that. But what about the time? You spend 11 months of time over there. 12th month you are handling the project. If the client says no to your project, what will happen? They cannot do anything, right? The time, 11 months of time is going to come back again. No. If you spend like 8 crore rupees over there, is the IBM or SAP or Oracle, somebody will come back and say that, hey guys, I heard that your client gone bankrupt, so give me my software back, give me hardware back, I'll give you money to use, something like that? Do anybody will come to you and say that, okay, give me my software, I'll give you money, something like that? Nobody will come, right? Everybody's doing business, everybody's doing commercial, everybody's working for money and time only. Okay, you lost your customer, you lost your money, you lost your time. So what do you do in these cases? Okay, so when was the biggest recession in the market? Any idea? Last recent recession, 2000.
2009.
Remember 2008 and 2009, there are a lot of companies shut down in the market in US and UK and all. So in these cases, this second time or third time, everyone started looking for alternatives over there. In case in future, if something happen like this again, how do I survive in the market? How do I survive in the market? How do I sustain my stability in the market? Okay, how can I stop my employees not going from home? How can I stop firing my employees when they do no projects over there? Everybody started looking for alternatives over there. The only alternative for every company started thinking about is going to be Salesforce.com over there. Salesforce.com. Why? Because if you want to develop a project over there from the beginning, you need to install everything, you need to pay the money, and you need to pay the money in the beginning only. Then only you need to get the all these things registered on your client name. But Salesforce.com, what they're going to do by default, when you subscribe to Salesforce.com, 60 to 70% of the standard functionality by default they're providing to you. But when you go for normal software technology, from the scratch, from the 0%, you need to start it over there. From the scratch, 0% you need to start it over there. But here already 60 to 70% they started providing over there. Okay, and here you need to install all the software, you need to spend a lot of money to get everything done over here. But this is going to be run only with the help of internet, with the help of cloud over here. Okay, and here you need to pay the money. You need to pay the money for suppose 100 licenses, 6 servers over there. You need to pay the money for all of them. Then only they will register on your client name. Then only they can start working over here. But here what they're doing here is first use the service and then pay the money on monthly basis over there. See the flexibility how they're providing. So when you come to the Salesforce.com, first use the service and then pay the money and monthly basis over here. So this is going to be called prepaid basis. Okay, from software side is going to be called prepaid basis. First to pay the money and start using our services or our software, something like that. But here this is going to be like postpaid basis over there. First to use the service and then pay the money on monthly basis over there. Now tell me, paying 8 crore rupees in the beginning is different and paying first without using the service, and here when you come to Salesforce.com, using the service and paying the monthly basis after 2 lakhs rupees or 1 lakh rupees on monthly basis is different. Which is the flexibility for the customers now? Which is the flexibility for the companies now? Okay, and because this standard functionality, Salesforce.com is providing standard functionality over here. So already no servers required over here, no hardware required, because already they're providing standard functionality of 60 to 70%. Okay, everything is built in over here. What do you need of application software then? What is the need of database software? What is the need of application servers and database servers over there? What is the need of data centers over here? What is the need of administrators? So many administrators when you don't have application software, database software. Okay, and everything is going to provide as part of built-in functionality over there. Okay, what is the need of VPN? What is the need of firewall? What is the need of high-speed network connection over here? Everything they're going to provide as part of this 60 to 70% over here. Okay, some people will feel that 60 to 70% is as it is over here. Some people will say that okay, 60 to 70% is 100% for their companies over there as per the requirement. Okay, small companies might feel like the 60% is itself is 100% for my company. This is more than enough for me. Some people will feel that okay, out of the standard functionality I know only 10% is going to be useful for me, but still I like you use Salesforce.com. I can customize using Force.com platform. Okay, so whatever the functionality they provided over here, because of the standard functionality, they're going to save minimum 60% of the cost. See the word minimum 60% of the cost you are going to save it. Okay, and 60% of the time you are going to save it. How you are going to save it means because of the standard functionality what they provided to all of us. Now tell me, how many companies will sit idle without utilizing the 60% of the cost and 60% of time? Okay, if you are going to spend like 10 crore rupees on the software project over there, you are going to spend only 4 crore rupees over there. Okay, you are going to spend like 10 months of time over here, you are going to spend only 4 months of time. That means 60% of the cost and time you are going to save it over there. Now in the market, how many companies will sit idly without utilizing these kind of technologies for their requirement? It's not an easy thing, right? If you say 5%, 10% margin, that's going to be very, 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 very high for the software companies. Okay, but 60% of the cost and 60% time is not an easy thing, right? And these things are not from my mind. Okay, these things are from the Forbes, Forbes and Gartners. Forbes, Gartner, Forrester. So these people are nothing but like they're going to do the research, market research companies, and they used to do the research on all over the world, all the companies, how they what kind of technology they are using, something like that. Okay, as per their research, they come to know that Salesforce outcome is going to save 60% of the cost and 60% time for all of their customers over there. That's the reason all the companies, all the people started using Salesforce outcome for their requirement. Okay, everybody feel that like sales.com exists in the market from 2010 2009, from the day one iteration came in, but it exists from 2001, and as of now, so 2016 we got like 2 lakhs plus customers are started using salesforce.com. 2 lakhs plus customers started using salesforce.com over there. Okay, now tell me one thing, is it clear up to this part? Ramkrishna, Sudhir, Hari.
Yeah, Nadu, yes.
Okay. Now, see, the person working on Oracle, he proposed the plan of having Salesforce.com kind of tool, and he came out, he started his own company called Salesforce.com, and within a short span of 15 years, we got like 2 lakhs plus customers started using Salesforce.com over there. Okay, 15 years in the industry, we can say 15 years, or because 19 they started, 2001 onward they started providing services. So 15 years you can say 2 lakhs plus customers. This is not the exact figure, it may be more than this, but as of now 2 lakhs plus customers started using Salesforce.com over there. Okay, now Oracle, we know the very big software company. Okay, I'm not sure how many years in the industry, it may be 30 plus or 40 plus years in the industry. Now how Oracle will feel now, how Oracle will feel, how many employees might be there for Oracle? It may be like 1,80,000 employees for Oracle, and it may be like 2 lakhs plus customers again start using Oracle, something like that. Maybe or 1 lakh customers, something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe Hari, you may know how many customers, but you can see, you can refer to Google and see how many customers are Oracle. Now, how tell me how Oracle will feel now? The person working under Oracle, he came out, he started his own company, and within a short span of time, they maintain like 2 lakhs plus customers over there. And as far as I know, there are almost like 1,80,000 plus employees are working for Oracle to maintain this 1 lakh customers over there, 1 lakh or 2 lakhs customers over there. So to maintain this 2 lakhs customers, 2 lakhs plus customers, how many employees should work for Oracle, Salesforce.com? You got my ratio question? So to the 1,80,000 employees are working to maintain this 2 lakhs plus customers over there for Oracle company, and almost like 30 plus years in the industry. Okay, and Salesforce.com is just 15 years old company. Okay, and they got like 2 lakhs plus customers over there. How many employees should be working for Salesforce.com? We can say like equal ratio like 1,80,000, something like that. But As far as 2016, only 19,000 plus employees are working for Salesforce.com. Only 19,000 employees working for Salesforce.com all over the world. How many number of offices are there? All the employees, all the works combined together, only 19,000 employees are working for Salesforce.com. In 2015, 2014, we got only 13,600 something like that, and now we got like 19,000 plus employees. Maybe you can get the exact figure year by year from the Salesforce.com wiki. Okay, see how Oracle will feel now. Don't you feel jealous, guys? The person working under you, he came out, he started his own company, earning more than you. Don't you feel jealous about that? Definitely, there should be jealous, right? Okay, so just to beat Salesforce outcomes such a small company of 19,600 employees, okay, in 2008 and 2009 when they started getting more customers over there, before this only Oracle observed that okay, Salesforce outcome is going to be a big threat for me because the first ration was there in 2002, 2003, something like that. Again at 2008, 2009 we got the ration. Again in future if we get some more ration, all of my customers might lose something like that. So Oracle tried to acquire Salesforce outcome back into Oracle over there. They tried to acquire, but these people said no, we don't want to merge over there. Just to beat Salesforce.com, Oracle acquired Civil CRM. Hope you might heard about the Civil CRM. This is the number one CRM in the market, number one software CRM in the market. Okay, just to beat Salesforce.com CRM, web-based CRM over there, they acquired like Oracle acquired Civil CRM. Civil also said no because they also have to plan to move a cloud over there. But Civil said no. But for Civil does not have the facility of database again. Okay, so for SAP, for for Java and all, no backend database could be Oracle only. Okay, when they said no to Oracle, this indirectly blackmail saying that no, we don't provide the database services anymore. So they don't have any options because they want to keep their customers happy. They come and merge into Oracle over there. So Oracle plus CWL combined together, they try to beat Sales.com CRM over there, but it's not possible for them because every year they're going to come with a new feature, they're going to come with a new innovation, something like that. Okay, and they implemented like force.com platform, they can provide apex programming, visual force, something like that. So Oracle again fell threat of Salesforce.com and say that okay, please come and merge into one more time, we'll give a big offer, something like that. They said no again, and just to beat Salesforce.com, they acquired world's number one programming language, Java. Hope you all know Sun Microsystems. Okay, so Oracle acquired Sun Microsystems just to own the product of Java programming. Okay, you might heard about the background of Java. Java is part of Sun Microsystem, and Civil is part of Civil Incorporation, something like that. So these companies does not exist anymore. Civil Incorporation and Sun Microsystem does not exist anymore because they have been merged into Oracle by handovering the products to Oracle over there. All of these three companies started looking for beating Salesforce.com. Still, they are not able to beat it. Okay, so that's the reason they took the partnership of Salesforce.com for 13 years over there. Okay, by looking at Oracle, again Microsoft also tried the same way. Microsoft also tried the same way, like okay, please come and merge into Microsoft, something like that. They tried and keep on trying for a number of years over there, till now is not happened. Okay, so just to beat Salesforce, Microsoft started like Microsoft Dynamic CRM, something like that. Hope you might heard about it, Dynamic CRM, but this is going to be software based. Just to make it more cloud based, something like that, they introduced something like Microsoft Azure, Windows Azure, there's something like it, Azure. Okay, so this go like Windows operating system plus Azure combined together, they're going to provide on the cloud basis over there, but still they are not able to beat Salesforce.com. Okay, see how many companies, even IBM is trying to acquire, Google trying to acquire, so all the companies trying to acquire Salesforce.com, but they keep on saying no because they know the flexibility, they know how to improve the product, they know how to maintain the customers, they know how to grow in the company and all. And by doing all these acquisitions, all these innovations and all, this is the number one innovative technology in the market, number one innovation company in the market. You might go to Google and see number one innovative technology in the market means there's only Salesforce.com over there. This only says one company is the number one known technology in the market. Is it clear, guys?
Yeah, Nandu. Yes.
Okay, just to know to learn Salesforce.com. Okay, like another technology, how you're going to learn, like 1 year trial version, you may get like 30-day trial version, something like that. For Salesforce.com also they start providing like 30-day trial version. Okay, but I don't want you to go for 30-day trial version of Salesforce.com. I will give you some instructions. Maybe you can take the instructions and you can create your own account. Where with this methodology, they are going to provide two users for free of cost, two users, and these two users we are going to work as like one is going to be admin plus developer user, admin plus developer user, and second user is going to be end user over there. Okay, so let me go in different way. So how Salesforce is going to provide the application for all of us here is, so they are going to maintain some kind of Salesforce server like this. They're going to maintain Salesforce server like this. This is going to be SF server. So Sudhir want to do a project on Salesforce.com. So there, Sudhir is going to upload Salesforce.com. They're going to provide some space of 10 GB, something like that. Okay, this space won't be only for Sudhir over there. Okay, Ramakrishna also want to do some project over there, so they're going to get like a 5 GB space, something like that. Okay, and Hari want to do one more project for IBM, something like that. They're going to get like for 20 GB space, something like that. Okay, so here this Sudhir and IBM and Ramkrishna and Nandu's company and Wipro company, everybody using Salesforce.com over there. For everybody, we are going to provide some space in this Salesforce server over there. Okay, we're not providing any servers over here. We are going to provide the space to use the data, to get the data, something like that. And all of them are using the application called Salesforce.com over here. Okay, so Salesforce.com application is going to be there on the Salesforce.com server over here. This application will be provided equally whatever the feature they want to use it for all the customers over here. And using this application, whatever the data you are going to get it, you are going to store in this space what you are going to get from Salesforce.com. Okay, same like your Gmail, guys, you're all getting the Gmail access over here. Everybody getting like 10 GB, 15 GB access over there. When you open your Gmail, in the bottom of the page you can see how much space provided by Google.com for your Gmail, something like that. So everybody getting equal space over here. Okay, so this Nandu also will get 10 GB, Sudhir also get 10 GB, Hari also get 10 GB, something. Everybody get equal space over here. But that is going to be free of cost over there. But Salesforce.com, the same Salesforce.com application will be applicable for all the customers who are want to use Salesforce.com over there. And using that application, whatever the data they want to maintain, all the data, all the metadata will be stored in this Salesforce.com server space over there. Okay, see, maintaining the servers is different, maintaining the server space is different. You got what I'm saying? Maintain the servers are different, maintain the server space is different. Okay, so here you can provide the more security compared to your local servers over there. If you go for the servers over there, you need to keep monitoring 24/7, something like that, and this is going to be your risk over there. Okay, but when you go for the server space, so Salesforce.com is the one who is responsible for Salesforce servers over here, and you are responsible to maintain the security for your space, whatever they're going to provide to you. Okay, so you are not going to waste a lot of money on spending getting a lot of servers over there. You are paying the money for whatever you are using over here. You are going to pay the money for whatever you are using over here. This is the biggest benefit and flexibility of Salesforce outcome. You are not paying for the money for entire servers over there like a normal traditional software technology. You are going to pay the money for whatever the space you are going to use it over there. And this space also will be provided to only for your employees, only for your domain people over here. Suppose IBM employees are working on Salesforce outcome, they for one project over there. For one project, what are the employees are there? It may be 100 employees over there. These 100 employees will be accessible only for this space. They cannot come to this space, they cannot come to this space, something like that. When they try to log in, they will directly connect to this space over here. Okay, when you're entering your username like Sudhir at gmail.com, something like that, you'll be connected only Sudhir at gmail.com space what is provided to you, but not for Ramkrishna's one, not for some other person over here. That kind of flexibility is going to provide by Salesforce.com. Okay, and you are going to save the money here again. You are going to save the cost over there again here. See, you are not going to configure number of servers that you need to over here. So the development, the testing, the production, the staging, everything will be done within this space only. Okay, so other technologies you need to go for development server, testing server, production server, staging server, something like that. Again, this is only from application point of view. Database point of view, again, development, testing, production. So minimum 6 to 8 servers needed over here. But here within this space only, development, testing, production server, all the data will be tested within this space only. See how much time, how much cost you are going to save it here. Okay, now tell me how many companies will sit idle without utilizing these services? Okay,
Can do
so
one point here.
yeah, yeah, Hari.
So is it that the Salesforce.com has completely will be maintaining all these servers, and it will be providing some space. It will be hiring some space to its end, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So they're maintaining the
So it will not
numbers
be
of
under
number of data
servers.
centers. They're maintaining number of data centers, and the application will be given access to all the customers who want access over here. And depends upon your service you are requesting, they are going to provide the respect to access to the space over here. This is the overall level I'm telling. Okay, they are going to maintain the security on the Salesforce server level and the application level, and within the space level, as per the application, you can maintain your own security. How deep security you can going to maintain for your application, your space here is from which IPs you can log in. That's one thing. Okay, and what time to what time you can log in. This kind of deep level security also you can maintain for your space. Okay, from your company also, I don't want to maintain like 24 by 7 over there. You can restrict the company saying that okay, your employees, in your employees also specific set of people they can log in only from 9 to 6. Before 9 they cannot log in, after 6 they cannot log in.
Nowadays,
Yeah,
just one question.
yeah.
So, yeah, whatever space Salesforce will provide, that will be in one single server.
No, no, it will replicate into multiple number of servers. Okay, this is the front end picture what we can see from Salesforce. We can say, okay, they will not reveal to us. So when you go to normal traditional software, you can maintain like a 2 locations, 3 locations over there. But Salesforce.com is going to replicate these servers into multiple number of data centers over here. Okay, when you go for trust.salesforce.com is one of the site. You can say status.salesforce.com. They are going to call it as like instances over there. When you go for trust.salesforce.com or status.salesforce.com, you can see number of instances. Okay, all these things are going to be servers over here. Let me go here. They're all going to be, I cannot say servers also, they're all going to be data centers. Okay, if you are going to maintain your own data centers, your own servers, you can maintain only one location or 2 location. So they're all going to be servers, NA1, NA2, NA3, NA4, something like that. They're all going to be servers or data centers, you can call it. Okay, NA2 North America 2, something like North America 3, North America 4, they're all going to be data center names where your data might be replicated multiple number of data centers over here. Suppose you connected to today NA5. Okay, something happened to this NA5, NA5 is down, but your application, your data will not be down over there. You will be immediately connected to the some other nearest server, depends upon your bandwidth speed, something like that. Okay, and we're all in the APAC, Asia Pacific region, so we'll go to Asia Pacific region like AP1, AP2, something like that. These are all going to be things what we're going to provide for our Asia region over here. This NA region and all, no, they're going to be for America, North America region. They're all going to be. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah, it's pretty clear on the.
Yeah, I'll show you maybe going forward which server you are going to be connected to and what will happen. And see, they're going to provide like na2.salesforce.com. There you are going to get your space. But how do you rename your server name for your company name? We'll see all of them in the part of the subject. Okay, so just to learn salesforce.com like other technologies, how you get the pirate version, something like that, they're going to provide 30-day trial version from salesforce.com side also. But if you go for 30-day trial version, you don't get anything after 30 days. You need to pay the money and you need to get the things whatever you learn in the last 30 days, you need to get them back again. So to overlap these things, to override this kind of 30-day trial version, what salesforce.com provide here is they have started providing something called developer edition account, developer edition. Okay, so developer edition is nothing but some kind of production environment, or you can say development environment, something like that. They're going to provide two users free of cost. Two users they're going to provide for free of cost. But in the real time, if you go for salesforce.com, you need to pay the money per license, per user license. That means two users mean two into $250 or two into $125 per month you need to pay. Okay, but here they're going to provide two users for free of cost with the 5 MB space over there, 5 MB space. So this 5 MB space from salesforce.com, okay, they're going to provide Salesforce application over here. This can be used by both the users over here. So these two users, one user I'm going to make them as an admin or a developer user. Okay, and one user I'm going to make them as a end user over there. Okay, so why I'm going to differentiate like this here is whatever the application you are going to build in the real time, that should be being used by some of the end users over here. So I want you guys to work as both administrators as well as end users. Okay, so when you are going to develop an application, you are going to work as an administrator or you are going to work as a developer over there. So these two users are going to work as a one admin comma developer user, and the second user is going to be work as a end user over here. So here, as administrator, as a developer, how do you develop the application, how do you maintain the application, something like that, and whatever you develop over there, how the same application will be accessible by your end user. So here you are only going to work as administrator and you are only going to work as a end user over there. Okay, so that means you are going to play two different roles in my sessions when I'm going forward. Okay, so as I mentioned already, I'm going to take the completely practical session. So you are only going to work as administrator or developer, and you are only going to work as a end user over there. When I say you need to develop something, when you need to support something, you need to maintain something, you are going to log in as a administrator or developer, then do some changes, do some configuration, do customization, whatever you done it over there, that will be accessible by for your end user. If they are not able to access, how do you provide the access? Okay, if they are not able to get the solution as required, how do you modify them? So everything will be done in the real time basis like this. Okay, there should be some meaning for what you're learning. Okay, in the real time already currently you are working, right? So the project, the support, what you are doing for your end users. Okay, the same salesforce.com also, how the application will be developed with the help of existing functionality, how the application will be maintained, how the support will be maintained, everything will be done by your administrators and developers over there. But to whom you are going to do it? For your end users over there. So out of the two users they are going to provide over here, one user we are going to work as an admin comma developer user, and one user is going to work as a end user over there. So here you are only going to play. Okay, Sudhir is going to get two users, and Ramakrishna is going to get two users, and Hari is going to get two users. If any other people join, they also can get two users over here. Everybody is going to represent one company, and all of you get some space from Salesforce servers over there, and everybody get a 5 MB space over here. And whatever the modification you are going to do it, you are going to do it only within your space provided by Salesforce.com. Okay, and you are only going to work as administrator or developer, you are only going to work as a end user over there. Hope this part is clear. If you are clear, I'll tell you how to get registered for Salesforce.com, and our first class will start from tomorrow. If you have any questions from today's class also, we can discuss again tomorrow. Is it clear? Hari, Sudhir, Ramakrishna, hello, guys, you there? Hello, hello.